Gabba the game night, Gabba the game night, Gabba the game night, yeah.
Hey, it's Gabba the Game Night here, and I am back playing some more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Man Vanity. He is playing, I'm not playing, and it is
It's beginning to look a
October
lot
19th,
like Christmas on October 19th.
3:27 p.m. Wright and Code offices. You know, the next case will be very Christmassy.
Well, we might get into it before the holiday. That was a close one, huh, Mia?
Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it. What?
Maya?
So what happened?
Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof.
Wow, good going, Nick.
Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have.
Initial trial? What's that?
That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up.
So, under that system, trials have to end in 3 days?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, we've no time to waste.
I don't know what other evidence we have to get.
I don't need to examine anything in here.
You can look at Charlie the plant. It's Charlie. I believe that's the name of the plant. October 19th, Global Studios main gate. The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick, I think her guard's down.
Yeah?
I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station if we wanted. Steal the donut.
You eat, you die.
Phew, she's alive.
I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer. Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. So she always gets her way. She seems bitter.
Do you not like the producer?
Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. Can I ask you about Salmonella, the director?
Can we not talk about Salmonella?
Sal, he's soft, the pushover. Does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it.
Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick?
No, it doesn't, Maya. About Mr. Hammer. Arg! I heard about I heard about what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer, you drag his star down from the sky and stomp it. Calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this. Oh, she's really pissed this time. You listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Powers' costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible.
Okay, well, bye.
Wait, we don't want...
Do you have anything to present to her?
No, I guess not.
And I guess we should mainly look on Studio 2. I don't know. I'm not walking. I guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming, just one time.
This trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film. How are they going to be filming? One of the stars is dead and the other one is in prison.
Well, to be fair...
How do you think they were filming something else?
Well, no, I'm saying, to be fair, we're about to get the Steel Samurai out of prison. And the other one was a villain that they can just wire the show.
But they
It's a villain
couldn't
of the
be. They
week
couldn't
show.
be filming. It's not a villain of the week show.
Yeah, it's not villain. But they could introduce a villain.
Yeah, but they're not going to do it that quickly.
Well, yeah. I guess. This is when you found that bottle of sleeping.
I'm sorry. I said it annoys you that I do her British. You say you cringe when you hear me do her British, but it's too late now. I mean, I'm committed.
Yep. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right? A Japanese character translated to English in a British voice.
I'm sorry. Did you really want me to do a bad Japanese accent?
No.
Oh, Mr. Wright, this is where you find the bottle of sleeping pills. I mean, we do not want that.
No. Instead of translating, that's more like American-fied. Like, instead of ramen, she likes burgers.
Yeah, I understand, but I feel like I do females better in British accent than I do a United States accent. Maybe I could go Southern, but I don't think that would be appropriate either. I wonder if there's any other clues lying around,
No,
Mr.
please
Wright.
stop. You can do Southern next trial, okay? Southern is next trial, along with Christmas.
Yeah, I wonder if there's any other clues lying around, Mr. Wright.
Holy Quinn.
That's about all I got.
You did Holy Quinn. Applejack.
No touching.
Eek.
He pulled us over here to the left.
Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you.
Didn't me? I almost had a heart attack.
I guess I can be a little dramatique at times. I suppose it's the actor in me. Dramatique indeed. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal. Traces thereof.
Any sleeping pills you see, bro?
So you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills? How?
For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to these sleeping pills, see? If there's traces, it'll change color. It literally looks like the bottle of sleeping pills.
Wow, neat. Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for?
Now, everything in due time, pal.
I guess we're doing it, but they didn't have the budget to
Well,
show.
the testing solution on the plate changed color, all right. So the food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills. Looks like it. Steak plate. Added to court.
Look good. And it's got bone on it.
How goes your investigation? To tell you the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers. And some people think we should switch suspects.
What do you think, Detective Gumshoe?
Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though.
What about Mr. Edgeworth?
How is Edgeworth doing, anyway? Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room and he crushed this paper cup with hot coffee in it. Whoa. Talk about burns, pal.
Wow, the fury of Edgeworth.
Yeah, crushing paper cups. Cups. Bottles. Say, whatever happened to that empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim, Jack Hammer's prints on the bottle.
So that means...
Yep, sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. So I was right.
I mean, this gives Powers a pretty solid alibi.
The remains of the employees' lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak.
It's the same dollar we got like 3 days ago.
Okay, fine, I won't. I'll just move.
Alright, good.
No, I'm leaving now.
Alright, good.
I'm going in the dressing room.
Go get dressed.
Read the on-screen text.
October 19th, Global Studios dressing room. That's where we are.
Empty dressing rooms like this are kind of lonely, aren't they?
I'm sure Mr. Powers will be back soon. He'll be fine.
Be fine.
Yeah.
Then you know the thing to look at in here.
Doesn't seem like it.
Well, we can be pretty sure WP did take a nap here, like he said.
I'm not sure being drugged counts as taking a nap.
Alrighty. Moving on then. Do the tech. You know, it'd also be bad if maybe there's like a map where you picked where you want to go.
'91. Robotco.
Robotco.
Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on this new samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2.
Right.
But why? I wonder if someone called him, like the director or the producer.
Damn birds again.
Bring.
It says welcome.
They let people in here when they're not filming, right?
Nick, let's come here someday. What do you say?
Sure, if Miss Oldbag lets us in.
Mr. Monkey. October 19th, Studio 2 entrance.
Hey, Nick. It's Miss Vasquez. Hello. Hello? H-E-L-L-O!
My, you should at least try to be polite. I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently.
Those plates have no bones on them. Did they eat the bones?
I'm not sure that's really germane to the case. This is where Salmonella and D. Vasquez ate. There's nothing left on the plates.
Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too?
Damn, you were right. Just because you just watched the video once.
I've played this game before.
But you don't remember this case that well.
The bone. The bones.
I'm not sure that's really germane to the case. This is where Salmonella and D. Vasquez ate. There's nothing left on the plates.
Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too?
Damn, you were right. Just because you just watched the video once.
I've played this game before.
But you don't remember this case that well.
The bone. The bones.
I'm not sure that's really germane to the case. This is where Salmonella and D. Vasquez ate. There's nothing left on the plates.
Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too?
Damn, you were right. Just because you just watched the video once. I think I'm tired of this Steel Samurai.
You did it! Nick, she did it! She's the killer! Mister, my Fey blood speaks to me! I know it! I know it!
Oh dear. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manila. If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer. By yourselves.
Reasonable.
Oh dear.
October 19th, Studio 2 trailer.
Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday? Funny, it still seems pretty messy in here.
I guess she was still on a high from getting that rare card she needed.
Anything to see here? On the giant bottle of Mountain Dew. I mean, what the drinks.
This is where they had that meeting. There are documents and paper cups scattered around. Looks like they were designing a set to use for the Steel Samurai show. They got some figures how much that costs. I can't believe they spend that much money. I think they're just doing the same stuff.
Yeah. And there's a bunch. Do they look at posters again? Nah, why not?
We looked at the movie posters before.
Yeah, probably all the same. We can't go to Studio 1 because we don't have the... Hey, there's bones on this plate.
Okay, hey, you, look.
Why are you showing that to me, Nick?
She won't look at it, so you look at Maya. A tiny bit. Yeah, I have no idea where to go. It really feels like there's nothing to do. I just want to present the sleeping pill balls to him. Like, hey, they do have the fingerprints. He did do it. We have evidence. I don't know.
Ms. Oldbag,
No.
what do you think of this?
I'm not in the mood for thinking, thank you very much.
Anyone else to go? Oh, we can go visit though. October 19th. This instance in a visitor's room.
Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you. Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears?
Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed him in there.
And could you wipe that grin off your face?
Hey, WP, only 1 day left. Let's make it count.
Yes. Though there's not really anything I can do to help.
You can talk.
Ha 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 ha. I'm not really sure what I can do either. Please, this is no...
I mean, please, this is no laughing matter.
This game has some good music.
Could you tell me more about Ms. Vasquez? Oh, the producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius.
A genius?
She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days.
Why is that?
Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and...
And? What?
Nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumors anyhow.
Man, I find that the second game only had psyche locks.
Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manila?
Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director, but something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows this name, Salmonella. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high and all that.
I can imagine him being at her beck and call. No, I can't imagine him jumping. I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth.
Oh, yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global.
How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer.
He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Ms. Vasquez came to Global.
5 years ago.
Can we take that evidence to someone else now?
Excuse me? Thank you for showing me that. Whatever. Okay.
Yeah, I'm a fucking idiot now.
Oh, well, do you... No, she don't know anything. Okay, bye. Like, the only other person here is D. Vasquez. I think is Gumshoe even still there? I doubt Gumshoe cares. I can't talk to him about it. Who do we talk to? What do we do? So we know that 5 years ago, D. Vasquez came in. Hammer stopped being a star.
Wow, it's been years since I saw that show. It was one of those typical summer romance stories, but it was great.
Okay, it's the same stuff. I was hoping since she mentioned it. Look, man, you don't have any better ideas. Or if you do, you're not telling me.
I honestly don't know. It's been so long since I played.
I pressed. I went to the wrong place, sorry. Oh, I keep going to...
Oh, no. Phoenix's legs are moving on their own. Yeah, I got nothing. I need nothing. Oh.
Hello. What are you doing here? Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so... What? Why? But WP's innocent. Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done. But this week is the last episode of The Steel Samurai. What? No!
So, like, airing this week, or... When did they film it?
Well, what do you mean, The Last Steel Samurai? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No! Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kids shows anymore. What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. Why are they going to make kids shows anymore? Studio Bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand? How can they just do that? What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai? It's okay. I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. No, it can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something.
Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this.
My attorney's back! Nah. I think. Yeah.
What's this?
This is why you can't stop the Steel Samurai. I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Neither do I, Nick. But funny. Oh, okay. The game doesn't have to fucking mock me. Okay, we're literally just gonna do this until I get it right, apparently.
I think you guys should scrapbook.
Great. You know, if you just want to play, just play.
I'm sorry. This is going on too long. No. I'm sorry.
I'm not even doing the voice anymore. And this is...
Sorry.
A fan collected all of these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai.
They all just became robots.
Shokin became someone's safe face. I think you're gonna... Yeah, no, it's better. Anyway. You're right. Okay. What can I do? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. Okay. Don't recall somebody mentioning an accident, but...
Maybe it's in the Mr. Hammer section.
Oh, we hadn't done that yet!
I think it is Bexia Doom top to bottom.
But it made sense to ask about the last episode. You should just mention that.
Yeah.
I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Ham.
Mr. Green Eggs and Ham.
On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume, too. What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh. I guess the rumor must be true, then. The rumor? Yeah. Ms. Vasquez, that producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently. Some dirt? What dirt? Dirt, you know, bad stuff. I know what dirt means.
Yeah, the stuff in the ground.
About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too. The film set? Was that trailer part of the film set, then?
5 years ago.
Could you tell us what happened 5 years ago? Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently, 5 years ago, someone died, and it was Hammer's fault. Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Even though it was his fault. Anyway, the producer, Ms. Vasquez, managed to hush it up. And that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer. And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Ms. Vasquez asked him to do. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know, Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. I see.
I think his career's still dumped, but...
You know, who knows? You know who knows more about this? Ms. Oldbag. She was here at the studios back then, you know. Thanks. We'll try asking her. If she'll talk.
We have a lead. We have a lad.
What, you're still slinking around? If you like the place so much, why don't you take over for me?
The old windbag doesn't look so good.
Yeah, everybody's doing their darnest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer! It's all due to Hammer!
She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance.
"5 years ago.
I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago.
Who told? Who did you hear that from?
That guy, huh?
Nichols?
Nichols? Nichols, Nick. Penny Nichols, the assistant we talked to.
Oh, right.
Right. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed the man, didn't he? I was into a Russian accent earlier. He killed the man, didn't he?
Whippersnappers? Dredging up dirt on someone's past like that? And the recently departed, no less. I suppose you think this is fun?
No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers.
And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume. You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or you have some kind of proof?
Oh, now do we show the sleeping pills?
I'm sorry, Ms. Oldbag, but I do have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Powers' costume. That was for you.
My attorney's bad proves that I'm smarter than you.
Oh god, I have to go through that again. I'm so sorry.
Woof. Proof. The proof is in the pudding. Inside the pudding were sleeping pills.
Take that! Here's my proof. What? What's a little empty bottle supposed to prove?
It's a bottle of sleeping pills. Oh. There's Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it. Like, come on.
What does that prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights. Where's your proof that he used those pills on Powers?
Bones.
Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct?
Well, yes, so?
This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate.
I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul.
Miss Oldbag?
Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in.
Miss Oldbag.
You're right. 5 years ago there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the MAFIA. She silenced that paparazzi. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio.
I see.
But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone.
Miss Oldbag.
Hold on a minute.
Poor Miss Oldbag.
Here, take this.
A photograph?
Wait a second. This is the picture?
Is this the trailer in Studio 2?
Hammer was supposed to fight with the bad guy on the top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor and the man fell onto the flower box fence.
But how did you get this?
It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it.
I understand.
Uncle, do you have to look around more? I guess maybe we can talk to Vasquez now. Or investigate at least.
Oh. We used to be able to see outside. We used to be able to see that stuff.
What? Well, if you go in then.
Oh yeah,
Press
yeah, you can
L.
move over. That's right. Wow, so pretty. Okay, yeah. Is that it, really? Wow.
That fence looks dangerous. I call that foreshadowing. Can I show her the floor? Hey, look at this floor I got. Don't send the MAFIA after me.
Where? What? Where did you get that? Well, Oldbag. Old. She means the security lady, Miss Oldbag, Nick. She literally said her name. Right, anyway. Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. Huh? It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. The conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more, inside the trailer, where I can murder you without anybody seeing. Nick, she went inside the trailer.
Well, I guess we're going inside the trailer.
You came.
And I have a gun with 2 bullets in it. 1 for each of you.
Well then, what was that you were talking about? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Ms. Vasquez, you were using that accident.
She find him with a tennis racket?
You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kids shows for petty change. So I'm a blackmailer now? Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident.
but you use it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star.
Oh? I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord.
But you were the cause. You pressured him. And to think it was just an accident.
Excuse me. What is this all about? You keep saying accident. Accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think, what would it be if it wasn't an accident? No. No way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? That is what I mean. Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believe you me.
But the security lady said it was an accident.
Oh, well, she was a big fan of Hammer's, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hand, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too. So that's why she had the photo. She's an old fool. And of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy. But he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me. Now.
What? This is valuable evidence.
Boys. Right, fucking Yakuza's up in here now.
No, it's the Mafia.
I bet it was the Yakuza originally.
Probably, but it's the Mafia now.
Or maybe not. Maybe they wouldn't want to make a game about the Yakuza in Japan. So maybe it was always just the Mafia.
Actually, fair, there's a whole series of games called Yakuza.
Yeah, I know, but don't they portray him in... I mean, that's more like an action RPG kind of fighting...
Some is a turn-based RPG, some is an action fighting
But
game.
I'm saying the Yakuza character's like the hero of the game.
Yeah, I guess.
So, I mean, anyway.
I don't know, I've never played them. Seem interesting, though.
Who are they? Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? What? The challenge tomorrow. How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a heartache.
Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all? I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away.
No!
Game over.
Hold it right there! I heard everything, pal. D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me now! Like 4 mafiosos who are going to be scared of one fucking cop. Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it.
Well, we already have you on the crime of freaking threatening us.
Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry I was a little bit late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing.
Detective Gumshoe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was really scared.
Huh? Don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job.
Detective Gumshoe?
Sorry, it's just, I've wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon.
Well, Nick, it looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this.
And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez.
Let's get to her bottom again. Wait, you know what I mean. Thanks for watching this episode, guys. Again, right? Like, comment, subscribe. Good job, and most funny.
I ain't touching that one.
Good night.
Gabba the game night, Gabba the game night, Gabba the game night, yay. Come on and watch him play. Games every other day. If you subscribe now, you won't miss out on any of the action. So come on, click that subscribe button.